Hey, this is Traveler. Wanted to do a short video about how to interpret the scattered reports, the after battle reports, and kind of get an idea of how strong your troops are. So we'll start with kind of getting an idea of what your stats are, what your bonus stats. So if you click your character icon in the top left, then go to the middle bottom troops, and then go to squads. All right, so this is I'm going to hit B1. It's kind of my attack squad. Okay, so this is what the squad I would have if I was attacking somebody. And if I want to see what my stats are at the moment, there's that exclamation point next to the 123,110. So I hit that, and it's going to give me a total power, give me rally capacity, just some resource bonuses, the defender bonuses, and then my troop bonuses. And that's what I want to focus on, right? 281, 282, 187. So when you get a scouting report, you're going to see a lot of these troop bonuses or stat bonuses. They're going to line up with these. So if you have a screenshot of these, or if you kind of just have them written down somewhere, I can just, a lot of mine are a little bit over 200%, so I can kind of just judge that. But that's going to be mine on my own. And as more people join your rally, right, those stats will change a little bit. But that just gives you a general idea what your base bonuses are. So then let's go, and I have a scouting report from a recent battle, and let's go look at that and kind of see what it says. All right, so this is a scout from a facility we took the other day. You'll see a couple things, top right, local time, UTC time. You see the name of the person who's the rally captain. So this is White Oak. See his power with all the people that are rallying, defending him, right, in the facility. So 66 million. And then it will show the state under his name, White Oak, and then the location. And you can actually click that and it will show you. So if you're ever confused, like, did they attack my base? Did they attack a resource node? You can always go to those reports and see what they hit. So again, we can hit this exclamation point next to the troop totals to get kind of a ratio, right? And that's not bad, because when you're defending, you want a lot of infantry, right? So 50%. And then if you want to get a general idea of the strength of the troops, you hit that arrow beside them. You can see the heroes that they have, right? So he's set up with Patrick, which is a defensive hero. You can see Apex, Apex, Apex. And you go down and do that for all the people. But what I want to focus on are these stat bonuses, right? So all mine were, let's just say, a little bit over 200. A lot of these are almost 400, and there's a couple over 200. And so it kind of gives you an idea of what their stat bonuses are. So, and I'll show you, it's a little bit easier to read in the after battle report, but you can kind of just stare and compare, especially like if you want to attack somebody's city, or if you want to attack somebody's resource node during that event. You can see their stats here, and if yours are higher than all of theirs, there's a good chance that you'll win. And at the bottom, you'll see the enemy lethality penalty and enemy health penalty for pet skills. So those are just, if you use your pet skills, that's where that's going to show up. So then this will make a little bit more sense in the after battle report. So this is the battle that we fought. So this is all kind of just general information, right? Losses are actually people dead, injured, sent to the infirmary, lightly injured, either knocked out or they're fine, and then survivors. So if we want to kind of just go down, right? So at the chief comparison, right? Pylon as our leader is already going to have a lot better stats there. Hero comparison, right? 80, 80, 80, with higher tier stuff. So at that hero comparison, right? You see he hit a lot of level 10s, level 8s, level 10s, and those are going to be a lot better than the level 1s, level 4s to give better stats. Don't let this fool you, right? So it shows that just in pure power, they had significantly more people than us. We can go up and see, right? So we had 584,000, they had 946,000. So the power comparison is going to be a lot more. So we can see that, and that might look like, oh, okay, why did we win? And a huge reason why we won is the stat bonuses, right? Every single one of these are green, and a lot of them are 200 to 300% higher. So that's just going to give us a much better. So even if they had double our infantry, right? Our infantry health is almost double theirs, just as a stat bonus. So you can see that it makes it a lot easier from that scout to see kind of those stats lined up against each other. And lastly, I kind of just wanted to show you what happens if a whale attacks you. So this was the other state's whale during the state versus state. We were, some of the strongest guys in GOT, and he came and attacked, and you can just see kind of the same comparisons, right? All of his chief gear is significantly better than Thomas's. His heroes significantly better than Thomas's. And even though it looks like we have much more troops, much more power, you can just kind of stare and compare at the stat bonuses, and I was just going down the road, 400%, 400%, 800%, 800%, right? So his troops had 800% more health than our guys. So just to kind of give you an idea of why this guy just destroyed us, and it's because his stat bonuses were so much better, which is reflected based on his heroes, his chief gear, and then also some of his island stats. So that's kind of just a quick review of scouting reports, how to kind of get a general idea of what they mean, and if you have a good chance of defeating somebody, let's say if you're trying to attack their resource node. All right, thanks guys.